up, y'all? It's Sincerely IKEA here, back again with another video after 2 or 3 years, but that's fine. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna check me? Are you gonna check me? No, didn't think so. Oh, all right. I'm just playing, y'all. But in this video, what I'm gonna be doing is showing you guys step by step what I'm doing to create my first ever dress. I've sewn pieces before, like to learn how to sew, but I'm still learning, of course, and I'm trying to get better. But I think I'm pretty decent right now. But this is my very first dress that I'm making for my brand Upscale, the women's club. And this is going to be a series on my YouTube. This is really what motivated me to come back to YouTube, because I want to demonstrate, not really demonstrate, I want to record and document my progress from the beginning to the end. Y'all didn't really see the very beginning when I was learning. Now I know a little something. I'm still learning, but I know a little something. You know, like it ain't the same, but it's the same, if you feel me. But before we get into this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Head over to Instagram, Twitter, and follow me on Mocha the Model, at Mocha the Model. But the is spelled different because I'm different, okay? So the is spelled THX. So at MOCHATHXMODEL. Mocha the Model. Thank you for that. And without further ado, let's get into the video. For this project, I took my upper bust line, waist, hip, and my hip to the middle of my thigh measurements and divided them into 4 to create a skirt pattern as well as a bodice pattern. I folded some muslin fabric in half to create the bodice and the skirt pattern, and transferred the measurements over to the fabric and used the red ruler to create a neckline and shoulder line. Of course, we don't need the back part of the bodice because this project is going to be backless. Also, you don't really need to make a pattern to create this project or do any project really. I just like it as a precaution to make sure that I don't, you know, chop away too much of my fabric when cutting. And here's the skirt pattern before it's cut in half. I know it's wrinkly, don't come for me, that's fine. I created the pattern to be a little longer than what I would like for this dress, because I would like to use it to make pencil skirts as well, not just for one project. And I also included some darts. But yeah, this dress is going to be short because the shorter the better. To get the front part of this dress, I placed this fabric over top of the bodice and skirt pattern put together to get the shape of the front part of the dress. And then I cut it out and I placed the purple fabric over top of the skirt pattern and used the measurements from the waist to the middle of my thigh to get the length that I desired. So this is a rough draft of how the dress is looking so far. Clearly the measurements are off. This dress is way too big. Or maybe I'm just a little thicker than a mannequin. I don't know. Right here, I folded in the neck and side seams in about probably 2 times and pinned it all around so that we can get those rough edges gone, because that wasn't cute. I didn't cut that great. And now here we see that after I took in everything, it looks so much better. It's so much tighter. She snatched and what about it? Oh, yeah. I used this pretty blinged out bodice for the top part of the dress. In order to, you know, cut around it and get closer to the rhinestones where it's less fabric on the edges as possible, I used a wood burner. This thing gets really hot. It burns the fabric right off like it's nothing. So I went around the edges of the rhinestones on the outside of the bodice to cut it out. And then I went along around those individual crystals that you see to cut those out.
Shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple rain prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting it. The pessimist gold medalists flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens down.
Next, I pinned the bodice applique onto the front of the dress, starting from the center and ending on the edges. I used the same fabric as the back of the dress for the side train. I cut it from the top to the bottom. I was gonna cut on camera, but I seen that was difficult, so I said scratch that. We gonna do this off camera. Next, I sewed on the applique and placed some plastic under the dress to not mess up the dress form, because I used some glue to glue on the leftover rhinestones on the side of the dress and the bottom, as well as some feathers. After that dried, I sewed on the side train. Alright, so we have come to the end of this video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for supporting me, for just watching. And I'm very, very excited for you all to see my growth. And I'm excited to experience my growth and learn and document my progression. So thank you so much for watching again. Yes, it's another day, weeks after this video, actually. New hairdo, everything. But it's okay. If you can go ahead and subscribe right now, that'll be great. Shoot over to Instagram and follow me at Mocha the Model. The is spelled with the X. I believe my Twitter is Mocha the Model as well, if I change that. Yeah, till next time.